once I got in the car with somebody, it was just, I was hooked, and a lot of great people, and you can use any car in the world to do autocross, and all different types of people, and I can't say enough about the people you meet. The sport is real easy to get into. You can drive anything you want, from dead stock to the most modified thing you can think of. Summit Racing has every part in the world you would ever want to do this, and just can't say enough about the sport.
What's going on, guys? It's Justin here with Summit Racing, and we're here for day one of Summit Racing Autocross Week. We're out here at Pitt Race in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, watching these guys run the course, and there are certainly some fast cars out here this week. We're gonna talk to some drivers, watch some racing, and it's gonna be a really good time. So for you folks that aren't familiar with Autocross Week, I'm gonna run you through how it works. We're gonna be going to 3 different venues over 4 different days, starting here at Pitt Race. Now, the guys are gonna run the course throughout the day and try to get your best time, and then you're gonna turn that time in. From there, you're gonna prep your car back into street mode, and you're gonna drive it to the next track, that being UMI Motorsports Park. And it's the same deal. There's gonna be a totally new course. You're gonna run an event, turn in your lowest time, and then move on. Then we're heading to Dragway 42 out in West Salem, Ohio. Then they're gonna run there, and then we're coming back to Pitt Race for the final day. So let's get into it.
I've been autocrossing for 15 years. I got into cars in high school. I went to school for automotive technology, and my cousin's ex-boyfriend was like, hey, did you know you could race cars? I was like, what, you can do that legally? And he brought me out to an autocross, and I fell in love and got an MR2 and started doing that, and then got into higher horsepower stuff, and then started building this last winter.
So we're walking around Autocross Week, checking out some of the cool rides, and you guys know me, I can't walk past a Honda. So we stop here to talk to Chater, and he has a really cool story. You know, not only do you have a sweet Honda, but you made a little bit of a trip down here. So how's your day one going? And tell us a little bit about your ride and your story.
So day one is going really well. The course is very slick. I'm having a hard time getting traction out there, but I finally figured out the course, and so I'm doing a little bit better. Just trying to slowly get faster and faster. So I'm from Minnesota, and I made the trip down here without a trailer or nothing. I made it in 2 days, but it was still quite a drive. And this is my 99 Honda Civic. It's just got a stock D-Series in it with mild suspension mods and street shocks and R888s. And unfortunately, that ends up putting me in unlimited class, and I'm actually the only person in there. But otherwise, this car has been super reliable. I've had it for a couple of years now, and I've autocrossed it, and I've always wanted to do something like this. And I was like, when this came up last year, I couldn't quite do it yet, but when it came up this year, I was like, we got to do that. So here we are.
Yeah, we're glad to see you out and that you made this drive. You know, that's a big thing is with autocross, you don't have to have all the horsepower or anything that. You just have to have a well-built combination that you're comfortable with. And I think that is certainly a testament to that. You know this car inside and out, you can drive it well, and you know, it just got a D-Series in it. So you don't need 1,000 horsepower to win an event like this or be competitive. So we can't wait to see what you do later this week, and you know, we'll keep up with you and see how you do.
Sounds good.
That is one of my favorite parts about this event is all the different stuff you see from, you know, we have Civics, Miatas, oh, that's not even rotary powered anymore. It's got a J-Series in it.
No, not even that.
Oh, what is it then?
LFX from a GM.
Oh, 3.6 or 3.7?
3.6.
Heck yeah, that's awesome. You know, one of my favorite things about the event is some of the odd things you see. And I walked by this thing earlier and mistaked it for a J-Series Honda, but it is something way cooler than that. So Scott, tell us about your cool ride and you know what you have going on here.
So it's a 2004 Mazda RX-8. It's got a LFX swap, which is a GM 3.6 liter. Came in a lot of cars. This one in particular came out of a 2019 Chevy Impala, and it has the 6-speed manual trans out of a Camaro.
Man, that is a cool swap. You know, you don't see a lot of these. You know, these cars are usually rotary powered, right, or they have LSs in them. So it's nice to see something different. Yeah. Now, we were kind of talking, and you're really familiar with these motors, and you kind of had another one in here, and you weren't sure, and you did a last-minute swap. So
yeah, with the help of my sponsor, Chrysler Automation, we took this drivetrain out and put it in another car, and then put the newer version of this engine, the LGX, which came in the 2021 and newer Camaros, with a 10-speed automatic transmission. I ran into a little bit of issues with that, trying to get the programming and stuff to work in time for this event. So actually last weekend, I swapped everything back, and this is the first time driving and autocrossing the car since I put everything back together. So it's a real test for it.
Yes, and I absolutely love the trial by fire. Yeah. Like, you know, I eat that up. What kind of advice do you have for first timers or anybody that's wanting to try this event out?
Just come. I mean, this event is awesome. It's a ton of fun. You get to hang out with people that are in the same interest as you. I like driving my race car on the street, so it's basically what this event's all about.